and go.
This was, I mean, I know I'm supposed to be driving this shit show.
You're driving the show.
I was doing all right. I do have a few things we should touch on and everything, but while we
touch tits,
both
nice,
titty touching,
nice.
While we were just having we were supposed to have a quick piss break, which ended up being like 15 minutes of us just talking off air. Anyhow, something you just said clicked, and I'm like, this is something I want to talk about.
You're gay?
Quickly, and I just want your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Jake Paul and Tyson. What are your thoughts here? Now, I am not an MMA guy or boxing guy.
Sure.
All I know is Tyson is a fucking NBK. That's all I know.
If you look at head movement of Mike Tyson, like his ability still at 60 to fucking do this shit fast, I don't see it going more than 2 rounds. I just don't.
My problem right now with this whole thing is Jake Paul has handpicked guys that were past their prime.
Or not boxers.
Absolutely true.
So the only guy he lost to was a boxer. He lost to Tyson Fury's brother.
Yeah.
And it went to points. And honestly, he did good. Tyson Fury's brother is a ranked boxer now. Mike Tyson is a fucking god.
My whole thing with this whole Paul thing is he's a fucking clown. I wanted to see everybody just fucking knock him into Never Never Land, but I know that there was money on it. There was money behind the scenes. Most of those people, if not all, were paid to take a dive for the fucking brand. I don't want to, I can't hate on the guy for what he did. He started like fucking some Disney bullshit, left his house, did all this shit. He's a fucking multi-millionaire, has money up his ass. Can't hate on him for the hustle. I can't hate the hustle. I just hate how he got here, calling himself a boxer. He's not a boxer.
I think he's
a pretender. And I am watching Tyson's sparring videos.
Crazy.
And I was watching before. And Tyson's I didn't like the rules they had for this fight.
Same.
I want Tyson to absolutely, I want this dude's head to come off. I want Tyson to end him. I want to end all this shit.
They're using gloves that are too heavy.
That's to slow up Tyson's.
So that's weird.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen anything that says this is true, but let's say that they both get to opt into or out of headgear.
Headgear, yeah.
If you get hit with a 15-ounce glove by Mike Tyson and you're wearing headgear, it's actually going to concuss you faster than if he's wearing an 8-ounce glove with no headgear.
What's the normal glove weight?
I think it's 8 ounce.
Okay.
I think
so. They're almost going like twice.
I think you spar like as when you're getting ready.
Well, yeah, you would spar with heavier gloves.
With heavier gloves.
Yeah.
And then you go down to 8 ounce I think it's 8 ounce.
And then because that makes everything faster in real time.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like using the donut for baseball, right?
Yes.
So,
yes.
But you can't teach what Tyson learned from Custom Auto. You just can't teach it.
And Tyson is pushing 60, if not 60.
58, 59.
Yeah. So regardless of that, I mean, I'm watching sparring videos of him. I'm scared.
Well, first of all, they're all jacked to the tits on everything because it's a non-regulated fight.
Oh, yeah. So they can just pump everything you want.
Tyson's on the Biden cocktail, right? So he's getting whatever they pump Biden into when he goes and does a State of the Union. Like, come on now. Come on, pal.
Just keeps him, a little above normal. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it goes down and he can't walk off stage correctly. Like, I don't know. I'm lost. But
did you see the video of there was a parade and somebody was towing a fucking like flatbed wagon and the guy on the wagon was dressed as Biden. He was eating ice cream and he just kept walking around in circles. He had no idea where he was going.
I did not.
It was the greatest fucking thing ever.
I saw Bill Burr last night in St.
Really?
Louis. Yeah.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
He has so much money now that he's got fuck you money.
Yeah, you were saying that just.
So he said something kind of funny, and maybe because of my politics, I didn't like what he said, but I appreciated where he was going with it. So he said something to the can of, if Biden wasn't president, he was just some guy in your town, he was in a diner, everybody in the diner would do whatever they could to protect him. Right?
Because he's
just some doddering fucking guy,
Asian.
you know? And they'd be like, well, are you okay, sir? Do you need this? Whatever. No, you already ordered one piece of pie. You shouldn't have more piece of pie. You know, that kind of shit, right? And so everyone wants to help him. This is his point. And I want to like throw it to you for this. So his point was this. As a town, as a community, we do everything in our power to protect somebody like that. And I know somebody like that. And the whole town protects this lady. And it's...
Oh, I thought we were talking about London.
No, it's a beautiful thing to see this lady that had the surgery that it went wrong, and she's been married to the same guy, and she's having like a 51st dates moment for the last 30 years.
Ew. Okay.
But the whole town knows who this person is. When she's trying to get down the stairs, people just come out of the woodwork and help her down the stairs. It's beautiful. And he goes, everyone in the town would protect this man. But the second that guy's running the country, everyone's like, oh, you fucking idiot. And so he's like,
wrong.
Right. And he's trying to drive home a point that people are hypocritical. But my point is this.
Shocking. Yeah, we are.
Nobody would put the guy that doesn't know he ordered pie already in the coffee shop as
mayor of the town. As mayor of the town.
As mayor of the town.
Yeah.
So I kind of... There's a couple times during, and I know he's refining his set, and you know, he does an hour 20. He looks at hour 20. He probably gets a good 40 minutes out of that, and he's building it. You know, it was a great show, and he's one of the greatest comedians of all time.
So good.
But I think he was so reaching on that shit. He was reaching so fucking hard to show a point, and I was just like, You're trying to stick up for the guy where the party is still propping this fucking idiot up. You know what I mean? I think people feel bad for him.
You put something on Facebook the other day, and Micah,
yeah,
cousin.
That was her mom. That was her mom.
Oh, that was her mom?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whatever. She posted that she'd rather vote for a skunk than Trump and everything. And I was just like, I had something written. And I backed off.
A lot of wars are just left to just being, just acquiesce to the point. And just, it's fine.
At this point, I'm like, if you're legit think Biden can run the country, you should be removed from any position you have.
Yeah, you're out of the game.
You're out of the game.
Fine.
And you don't like Trump, that's fine. You know what you need to do? Write in your vote or vote for a third party guy. That's a vote for neither person. But don't vote for Biden just because you hate Trump. That's not helping anything.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it's just so funny listening, just watching these people. You just walk up to them, they voted for Biden. Like, remember you were pumping this dude up? Where are you now? And then just pure quiet. Same thing with like, where are your Biden-Harris signs?
Yeah,
that you guys were pumping up in your front yards. Why did you pull them up and hide them now? Why are they?
I still see more Bernie signs than I do Biden-Harris. Yeah.
I just politics is just not my bag of tea. I don't really give a fuck. I do and I don't. But I mean, if you're gonna sit, if I gun to my head, I'm voting for Trump. Last time Trump was in office, my 401 was rocking. It didn't cost me fucking $90 to fill up my truck.
I agree.
Things were going well. Biden got in. I can't buy a house now.
Well, I mean, here's here's the other part too. Like,
comes the other part. Oh yeah. Okay. Keep going.
he was the guy. Trump was the guy that was going to get us into all these wars.
Oh yeah.
He didn't start one war. He actually negotiated peace. He negotiated peace in the places where now there's a war.
Well, most of that was because if you don't stop fucking around,
yeah,
bing, we're gonna blow your shit off the map.
And also
nice in the sandbox. And guess what? We're all cool. And remember when Trump got voted in 2016?
Oh, good year.
Right? Remember all the gay people?
Yeah.
And I'm gay people. I'm here for
We're pro-gay.
Yeah. Love you guys.
I've had a dick in my mouth.
You guys said that if a vote for Trump is a vote to kill you, you're going to die if Trump gets in. I know 0 gay people that have died because Trump was president for 4 years. But guess what? They all enjoyed that 401k. They all enjoyed that.
But now there's gays for Palestine.
My part of this.
So in Palestine, they throw gay people off of roofs.
Yeah.
And there's protests in our cities right now.
Suck one dick. 35th floor. Let's go.
There's now gays for Palestine. It is maddening. But
my whole thing with this is right now we are looking at Biden, who is
incompetent.
Absolutely. Yeah. He has no fucking clue what he's doing. And he's a puppet. And if you don't know this, then you're the problem.
Sure.
At what, mid 80s? Mid upper 80s?
I think he's like 78.
No, he's in his 80s. Because they're bitching about Trump being about 80. Trump's
because that's the problem. Like,
they're both close.
He's 81.
Okay. This is the problem, and we've talked about this in the show before.
Trump is 77.
Okay. Those 4 years are basically irrelevant at this point.
Still can walk downstairs.
Yeah, and he goes out and golfs.
Yeah.
Biden can barely put one foot in front of the other. Why are we pushing these two geriatric fucks?
Agree.
I think the minimum requirements to be president of the United States is
46, 44?
35.
35, really?
I think. Check. I think. Fact check my ass. I think it's 35. And you need to be born in the United States of America. So here we are with people that are 40 years plus over that limit.
35, yeah. 35.
Running for president. Where are all the 42-year-old people wanting to be president? Where are they? Where?
Well, they haven't sold their soul enough to get the clout to get the
I
vote.
won't sell my soul, but I'll run for fucking president and I will fucking straighten this shit right out.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
A fucking buffoon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not buying you off it, but I'll be, if we're gonna be honest, I'm gonna do shit like Trump is. You fuck around, I'm pushing a button. What can we do to make this? I grew up in the fucking 80s and 90s. Reagan was president. People had problems with Reagan and everything. We were the most feared nation in the world.
Do you remember, like, people would say
now,
Reagan was losing it because Reagan had legit dementia, and towards 7 and 8 years, and he was falling asleep at press. Biden was falling asleep in month 6.
Yeah,
and he gets this fucking pass.
And the thing is, everybody's like, he gets reelected. He's not making it through the first year. Harris is going to take over. And then we're completely and utterly fucked.
Yeah, she is the worst.
All right, so how did we go from...
Anyways, topic. Go ahead. Throw out a topic.
So...
Retardation.
This just popped up. News channel was yesterday. The price of just about everything is going up these days. Thank you, Joe Biden. Including at restaurants. where kitchen appreciation fees are starting to be added to the new norm in Western New York. My buddy made a post about this the other day, and I said the tipping culture here in the United States is completely and utterly out of control.
Yeah, I agree.
And this goes back a long time that you're paying people to work in a restaurant $3 an hour. Okay.
Yep.
And they rely on tips, and that's fine. Hey, you're doing me a service. I don't have to go make the food. You're bringing it to me. You're refilling my drink and everything. I'll give you a couple bucks.
Sure.
Everything works out. It's great.
Yep.
Chicken wings got jacked up $4 an order during COVID. COVID ended. Chicken wing prices never came back down.
Yeah, nothing ever.
Why is that? Because we got used to paying it. So they're just like, well, they're used to it now, or then we're just going to do it now.
Yeah, nothing ever comes down.
No, not they and everybody said, hey, when the prices of the chicken comes back down, we're going to readjust our prices. You didn't. I get it. You're there to make money, whatever.
It's cool.
So everybody's like, pay them a living wage. Okay. So now you pay fucking waitress $13.50 an hour, or whatever fucking minimum wage is. Now your order of fucking food went through the roof. At what point does everybody just stop going out to eat? When it gets to that point. But everybody wants tips. I mean, you go to fucking Moe's. They make your fucking burrito like they're getting paid normally because they're getting 15 or 16 bucks an hour to roll your fucking burrito, throw some chips in a fucking bag. And then you get down to the counter and it's like, hey, your order is $56.50. And they flip the iPad over. How much do you want to tip? The fuck am I tipping you for?
Okay, yeah. So what are the things? So that day that we interviewed Afro Man, I get up, try to shake the cobwebs off a little bit, find a Starbucks, and I go in and I order 2 egg white feta wraps and a coffee.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Healthy. And they take the feta wrap out of a frozen box. They throw it into a machine and they set it for like 5 minutes.
It just rolls through and it slides out the bottom.
And they put it in a bag and they put it in the end of the counter. Okay. So in Illinois, the minimum wage for a Starbucks employee is $15.77. So not $3.10, not $5.10, not $8.50.
Yeah, they're not waitresses. They're getting
they're service providers.
Yes.
Right? So the coffee, the dude turns around. I think he was in Ohio. I think he was a lady that was a guy. I don't know. So he or she turns around, unicorn, and he or she pours
Ohio, man.
he or she pours the shit into the glass or into the cup and puts it down the end of the thing and says, Chris, your order's fucking ready, batch. And so they had to cook nothing. A machine made the fucking brown water that I'm going to drink. They did nothing. But when I put the card in, he goes, it's going to ask you a quick little question.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's going to ask you a question. We all know it's coming, motherfucker.
And nowhere on the first part of the question was like, what the fuck? You know, just like, what the fuck? Like, I would rather like tip the garbage guy that comes by when I have too much garbage because I know he's a garbage guy.
Yeah, I got an extra thing here, man.
Yeah, he's used to just tossing shit in the thing, and I got a
you
bed
throw
spray,
in the truck,
you know.
I'll slip you a tenner.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
This shit.
Go buy yourself a 6-pack after work, bro. You earned it.
So in tipping culture in restaurants was kind of weird. So when I waited tables, you wait the tables.
Oh, when you were a struggling actor?
Yes. I did wait tables, you fucking cunt. Jesus Christ. Why do you like devalue everything I've ever done? And everything you've ever done, I say, oh, it's awesome, man. Good.
You're such a liar.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
See?
So,
I'm glad we're at the same level.
so
I'm not tipping you, asshole.
So when I was waiting tables, you would collect all the tips. Let's say I have $260 in tips. 10% of that would go to the kitchen. 10% or 15% would go to the bar. So you take your money and then you divvy it out to those people.
Yeah.
So because that is the thing that you just asked about. Like
That was one of the things that got brought up in this piece was the front of the house, back of the house. And I guess there's a New York State law that like back of the house is not allowed to share in the tips, which is the kitchen staff. This is why they're adding this fee on. But they're also doing this in Vegas too. There's a million fucking shit they're adding on. And honestly, it all started during COVID.
I wish that you could like allocate what your tip was. So let's say the waitress sucks, right?
But the food was amazing.
Food is banging, and the drinks were great. Waitress,
$10 to the chef.
yeah.
$5 to the bartender.
Yeah.
$1 to the waitress.
Yeah. That's fair.
I think so too.
But don't tell me that
That's
I got to give like
performance-based incentive right there.
and I love first of all, I love when someone does the math for me. So like I love these new ones where it's like 20%'s this.
You don't trust that shit. I've seen
really?
way too many times where everybody's like, the bill was $100. Why is X way more than a certain, you want to tip 20%. Why is it $22.50?
Interesting.
The math doesn't math up. It doesn't math up. Add up, math up, math up.
Either way, you're right. You're a moron, but that was correct in every way you said it.
I know. Kind of, yeah. It plays.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But then like, it's funny watching. Like, I'm in a couple of Las Vegas pages on Facebook and shit, and the Europeans come over, and they're like, "What is this tipping?"
Mm-hmm.
And what do we do? Because we don't know, because we don't do that. Because the person rolling your burrito and a person helping you out at a store making the same fucking amount of money, we don't tip people.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing as like in Vegas, like when you win a hand pay, anything over $1,200 is a hand pay. Anybody that's playing in a high roller room, it's a fucking annoyance because you're playing 50, 60, 80, $100 a spin.
Sure.
It don't take much to hit a hand pay for $1,200, and the machine locks up. You got to wait for them to come over,
right?
And all that shit. But when you win a big jackpot, they come over and count the fucking money out in your hand. You have to tip that person.
No, you fucking don't.
Oh, you do. You do. That's the culture, Chris. That's what you do. So the other day, somebody won a $62,500 jackpot. And they tipped them $2,500. And I'm like, and that was the debate. This is the huge thing now. Why did I give this person $2,500 to come over and put $60,000 in my hand? I'll give you $200.
Yeah, not for it.
And that's the one thing. And I'm like, I've never had a hand pay. It's coming. It'll be there in a month and a half when I'm in Vegas. It's coming. I'm gonna get a hand pay. But at that point, I'm like, so I win $1,227. I'll give you $27. Sure. We'll make it even. But if I win, $52,000, I'm not giving you $1,000.
Yeah, I'm not buying your car for you.
Money. Yeah.
Fuck that.
And I know it's getting spread out. And some people just throw them $100 and they're like, "You're such a fucking cheapest." But why is this tipping culture so out of control?
Yeah,
everybody needs $1 for doing something. That's the case. I held the door open for you. I would like $5, please.
Right. I flushed after I took a dump.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah, that's a
that's
$5.
One thing too I've seen on some reels on Facebook, and we all know how this goes. You watch one, your feed gets inundated with shit like that.
Sure.
One was I watched what millionaires leave behind at an Airbnb. So a guy's going through his Airbnb that he has. It's a fucking beautiful house. It's not a mansion, but it's a fucking nice house.
It's nice.
And I think some of it could be probably set up and shit. But they're leaving all this shit around. Okay. Well, Airbnb, there's a cleaning fee.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's fucking pretty steep. And these ones were $500. If I'm giving you $500, I'm not picking up
shit on the floor.
I'm not picking up anything. When we had the Airbnb for the golf tournament,
yeah, immaculate when we left.
we did everything we could. I mean,
Yeah.
you left before I did. I went over and fucking read the rules. We were on point for most of it. I took the garbage out and made sure one hand towel went in the fucking laundry basket. They were super cool about that. But I'm not paying you. If I'm paying you $500, I ain't cleaning up shit.
No.
When we were in Columbus, when I left my hotel room, I mean, the bed was a mess, but I straightened everything else up.
Yeah. I always wrap all the towels up into one big towel.
So they don't know where the cum towel is, right?
Yeah, you got to hide it.
But I mean, same thing with me and Chris. We're in a hotel room. We leave beer cans and food shit. I put all the beer cans together because it depends on where you are, whether they can return them. I mean, when you're out in Michigan, they get fucking 10 cents for those cans. So these ladies are, here's extra money. I'm not throwing them in the garbage for you, but I'm like, pizza boxes go in the garbage, straighten everything up a little bit, get the towels together, and that's it. I mean, and then I leave you $5 and whatever. But if I'm going to an Airbnb and you're charging me $500, I am packing my suitcase and walking the fuck out the door.
I agree.
That's what the money's for. That's
also
like that they left it a mess when you're charging me $500 to clean this place. Clean your fucking house. End of story.
We've all had
I
that.
love margaritas out of a pitcher.
Yeah, buddy. We've all had that, like, one bartender. Like, so the lady, when we were at the casino, went above and beyond the Call of Duty. Above and beyond. So
she had a line 20 deep and ignored it to give you or me 2 more beers, which she knew we were drinking.
Yes,
because we've been there like 84 times. But she saw us fucking smile ear to ear, called us sweetie. She was the best.
Even when I went there to cash out for you, she already cracked 2 beers. I'm like, oh, yeah, great, I'll take them.
Yeah, you're like, I tried to cash out. I got 2 free beers. I got 2 more beers and whatever.
Yeah, so if you go above and beyond, great.
Yeah,
but if the food's mediocre, dude, I can't tell you how many, and we've been to 1,000 restaurants together, but when I waited tables, it was at a comedy club, and I would get sat every table at once.
Yeah.
So after doing that for a couple of years, if I went to an Applebee's and me and you were sitting at a high top in an Applebee's, and this person has the fucking balls to say that she or he is busy, try getting every table at once.
Yeah,
you have 4 fucking tables. In
that instance, I will.
You're busy because you're a moron.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'll be right back, guys. I got 3 seats, and if we can see her or him running because they just got 3 fucking tables,
we'll double up.
I'm good. When you get here,
we're going to double up for us. We'll say,
but
you know what?
But if I see you just kind of leaning in the corner on your phone and you tell me you're busy, guess what? Not happening.
But here's the thing. Like, I would appreciate
is the fucking key, dude. And
and tits.
And that lady at the casino was fucking swimming in it.
A+.
Oh my God, what a phenomenal person.
But if the waitress or server or waiter or whatever is falling behind, I would rather say, you know what, bring me 2.
Yeah.
Bring me 2. And we'll just deal with it.
Yeah. I've done
that.
But
I would love for him or her to suggest it. Like, hey man, I just got sat a 10 top and they're going to be needy as fuck.
Is that lingo?
Yeah.
You're waiting.
10 top. Yeah. I got a story about Vegas. I'll tell you in a minute. So I got sat a 10 top let me double up drinks real quick if you guys want. To me, that is someone forward thinking.
Fuck yeah.
Earns a little bit more tip.
But the other half that coin is like, there might have been a little throw up in there. When you go to like Chili's and it's 2-for-1 beers, they bring them both at once. Like,
it does suck.
that's the only problem with that. But again, to your point, I appreciate you thinking ahead. Say,
if a bus shows up at Chili's and they're all going to sit everywhere and they're going to get 150 people in there and the bar's going to get inundated with shit, as a server, I would come to you and go, hey, you see what's about to happen? Let me load you guys up right now so you're not mad at me. And now we're all on the same fucking field.
Yeah, we're all good.
I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for you. I'm here for you. I'm also upselling you because you might not have wanted 3 years.
You don't even know it, but I'm upselling you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like giving you alcohol, which I know you want and need.
Yeah, I'm be like, we should, if you guys want, because this bus is just showing up, we should do 2 tall beers. Hear me out, and 1 shot of tequila. Okay, because you're going to do the tequila in between the warm beer because tequila sucks, but it doesn't suck as bad as warm beer. So let's go. Let's do this. So my check's getting inflated. You think I'm a fucking hero? Like, where's his cape? I don't know. I think he tucks it into his apron.
The guy in the kitchen's ironing it.
Yeah.
While he's making pancakes, he's ironing, steaming your cape.
Yeah, I hate this. Like, tip culture is just like they do the bare minimum.
It's beyond out of control right now.
You pour literally at Starbucks. We all know that they're almost like basically unionized. So they're all making like 15, 16, sometimes $20 an hour. And they do this. And they turn around and give it to you. And they go, oh, it's going to ask you a question. I'm already paying $4.25 for what cost Johnny Starbucks fucking, 90 cents?
Yeah.
Maybe? And the coffee has gone seriously downhill over the last 15 years. Let's just be honest.
Whatever Starbucks makes is not coffee. Just so we're aware of this, right?
I was in Seattle one time, and there was, what the fuck is the other place? They were warring with Starbucks early days, and then Starbucks just fucking took off because it has a mermaid showing her fucking pussy. Which we get it. Seattle coffee.
When I was, I went to the arena and with Abo for the Drake concert, and obviously, KeyBank Center is all cashless and shit. I found a beer stand that had Coors Light because I didn't want to drink the Labatt shit that they had, and this lady was like, she was a little older, and I was like, is she your new best friend? I'm like, I think so. I'm like, we chatted up everything. So I went to pay and she reached over and hit like no tip and everything. I'm like,
see, bang.
But I'm like, I don't want to do that because I have a little rapport with you and you gave me a fucking beer. I would like to give you like $1 or $2.
Yeah.
You know? So how do I do that? And I did it again. And the next time I tipped her like $5 because I came back. As soon as I walked around the corner, she was filling my beer up. She's like, I got you. And then we were talking about how loud it was and how smoky it was. And I was like, can we go to the fucking concert? I'm like, concert ain't starting yet. I'm talking to my new best friend. And this lady, but I don't mind if you hand me a beer, I'm going to give you a couple bucks. You did something for me there that I love. I love
so
beer.
look at Matt's comment. So all things considered, I'm a generous tipper. White guy. However, tip culture has us tipping for everything. I feel that I'm at an all-inclusive in Mexico. So here's the thing. Do you tip at all-inclusives? I do.
No. I did.
Yeah, so I do $1 a drink.
Really?
Yeah.
You pussy.
I do $7 a drink. All right, next topic. I got to piss. Set the table.
I love that. I love that Matt comes on late night like this. I used to play hockey with this homie. 10 years ago, just like strip clubs, huh, Maddie? Yeah. 10 years ago, we went to Aruba for our honeymoon, and it was an all-inclusive trip, dinners, drinks, all that shit. And we were told that tipping's not a thing. You don't tip. But I'm like, whatever. So the first day we went down and partied at the pool bar. And behind the pool bar, they had like a clothesline. And there was a whole bunch of money clipped to the clothesline. And we're like, wait a second, we're not supposed to tip you guys? And they're like, no, we don't accept tips. And the one girl kind of winked at me. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I was ordering some drinks. And we're at a pool bar. So I'm wearing fucking shorts. I have no place to put my money. If I had money, it was wet. Obviously, why they had the clothesline. So I see her reach down below and open a cupboard. And I was drinking like house rum, whatever. We're in Aruba. I don't give a fuck what it is. But she pulls out this huge handle of Captain Morgan, makes this guy a drink, puts it back, walks by me and looks at me and just kind of gives me a wink. I said, well, motherfuck. So next day I come back and I order a rum and Coke because I was in the islands and I had money in my pocket. I handed her like $30. Yeah, wet as fuck because obviously the water's waist deep. And she hangs it on a line. She goes, you're not supposed to tip here. I'm like, I know, but I also saw you yesterday with that handle of Captain. So what do we say about that? Well, this lady proceeded to fucking try to murder me. I had to go back and ask for more Coke in my drink because there was way too much Captain. I couldn't handle it. I'm like, I'm not going to see fucking lunchtime if you keep this shit up. And this lady's like, me American. And she just she was loving me. And Chris is like,
did she say maricon?
Like, I don't know what she said.
That means fag.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
But the whole thing was, I'm like, I know they don't accept tips.
Who doesn't?
But they don't. They're not supposed to, but they do.
What? They should.
Well, that's the thing. Is like that's why it's all inclusive.
No,
and they're like, you don't tip people, and some of them absolutely just flat out said, we will not take this. We can't. The bartenders in the pool were like, I mean, I guess you just found this floating in the pool, right? She's
the place I go to,
Americano, and I'm like, there
you
we go,
service, man. You tip
more Captain, more Captain.
Uno mas captino.
Yeah, fuck. Look at me, I'm the captain now. I just kept saying that. Even though that movie came out after I was there.
I think if somebody's like going above and beyond, like no matter where you are, I don't care. Service wise, just give them a little bit more money.
I don't fucking how many $1,000 on that trip, but for me to throw $30 a day at somebody,
who cares?
Better liquor than house liquor. I didn't care. They were happy as fuck. I got drunker faster, and it was all good.
It's like that Trump bank thing. It's like no one loses. Why am I getting indicted? I paid for the whole thing. No one's losing. Yeah. Next topic. Go.
Oh, hang on.
Driving the show. This is great for me.
Man. That's the thing.
That's your dick. Nice.
No, that was the
topic.
I had a. So here was a thing that came through my Facebook account.
Banned.
Hang on. I got to get this out far enough so I can read it in my context. 2 babies in Virginia are going viral because they're cousins. And also twin brothers. Are you with me?
No.
Because it's already fucking out of whack.
Yeah, it's already.
I was lost after this sentence. They've got the same DNA because both sets of parents are identical twins. Their moms are identical and married 2 identical twin brothers. So in addition to being cousins, the two babies are also genetic brothers. If they took a DNA test, it would say they're siblings, even though they're truly not.
Wow.
Their parents met in 2017 at a festival for twins and got married a year later. This last sentence is just fucked. Now they all live together in the same house.
Do you think that there's something? This is going to sound weird. If you're an identical twin set and you seek out another identical twin set that you're not related to at all, it seems incestual, even though it's not. Doesn't it? They got to switch. They got to switch it up.
I can kind of stand behind that.
They got to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know, like, so you know they're getting the periods at the same time. But let's say that me and you are twin brothers, right? And we marry twin sisters. But you like asshole play. I don't. Every once in a while, I just fucking meander into the wrong room. You got to do it.
And that's part of the whole weird twin thing. I'm like, all right, dude. When it's like this, when twins marry twins, to me, I kind of think there's Waylon,
Twins.
yes. I know one set of twins. That's it. I think.
I knew a set of I've met
And they're
two identical twins before. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I know two sets of twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like one was always kind of hotter than the other one.
The first set of twins I knew, the only difference was one had bigger boobs than the other one.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was like,
thanks a lot, God.
yeah, dealt a bad hand. I have a twin brother. I can fuck one of us is an 8-inch hog, the other one's just barely pushing 5. Fuck off, God.
Yeah. Way to
And
go.
then the other is a set of redheads, and they look fucking dead on.
I mean, you got to switch it up probably, right? Because like you have a couple, right? Every couple has their own nuances, their own things. Even if you're identical,
if you're
right?
a twin, how do you not just say, "Hey, man"? I mean, especially dudes, because we're fucking nefarious.
Yeah.
How do you
switch it
not
up.
just say one day, "Yo,
Tomorrow morning, I'm going to shower in your shower, and you shut the fuck up, you know, and just
and then you just kind of like, hey,
push the issue a little bit.
Quick 411, but then it's like you got to worry about your brother fucking your girlfriend.
Yeah. What if
Well, she'll find out real quick when the dick disparity hits her.
What if the
Her
one twin
service is wrecked? She's like, what?
What if you guys have the same size dick, right, as twins, but one is just a gifted fucker? You know what I mean? Like,
You know, the other one's just average. The other one can just porn star it up.
yeah, just, you know, flipping legs over and stuff like that. Yeah. Every time he drinks, he's like, yo, we're switching tonight. God damn it. But you can't narc on your brother because he'll turn you in for the whole fucking, all the other crimes. So he's just.
Part of me's like, I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Sailing every day.
Twin one is like, man, every time he drinks, he's just so sensual and loving. And she goes, the other twin's like, every time he's not drinking, he's so sensual and loving. You just know that the switch is on. Yeah. This one dude is a degenerate.
Yeah.
Pin your legs behind your bed and just fuck monkey. You got to do it. Or imagine.
I think as a twin, I think you have to.
Well, like imagine like, okay, so let's say we're identical twins and you look more like me because God, thank God. And we hook up with identical twins. We all still have our own little inner couple arguments and things that annoy us.
Yeah.
Because we're all individual people. And then we're getting a beer and I'm like, God, she's just annoying the fuck out of me. And you're like, well, let's just switch it up. We're all wearing the same, Doublemint twins fucking outfit.
We're in the same sweater vest.
Yeah. So you just come back, you're like, hey, I'm Carl. You just take her in the bathroom.
But
and
there's no
finger her
freckle
asshole.
on the top of your dick. It's
Yeah.
on the underside.
You're like, shut up, you bitch. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know
There's
if I can
something
handle
incestual about
I mean,
everyone living together too. Like, I don't know if I like that either. Like, that's a little much.
that was the part that the last sentence got me. I'm like, hey, twin brothers go to a dating thing.
Well, it's like they all
twins.
want their like Annie TV show, like Little People, Big World type
Johnny
shit.
K +8 and
Yeah.
little, and that's fine. And then they go and they meet a set of twins. Again, I'm not a twin, so I'm not just saying that they both have the same infatuation with chicks. Like, hey,
Imagine if
they're both into blondes, they're both into redheads.
But imagine if like one wants
whatever
fat ass, like one's only attracted to Puerto Rican chicks.
Yeah.
And,
so I'm like, at some point, right? They have to have. I guess again, I don't know. I'm not speaking from twin personality, but you look the same. You have all that shit going for you, but at some point, you have to have a different personality, right?
You would think, yeah.
You want to go your own way.
Fleetwood.
Matt, that's the one thing I would keep thinking about here with this whole situation. At what point does that? What point do you worry about that? What point do you, as a twin, go out and get an absolute smoke show as a girlfriend, and worry about while you're at work, your brother comes home, switches places and smashes your chick? That's got to be a possibility because dudes are dudes. I mean, I'm not saying chicks ain't gonna do it either because they're nefarious too.
I think chicks would do it faster than guys would do it.
I think so too.
Personally,
they're fucking whores.
Yeah, chicks are just weird.
They love the dick more than most dudes.
No, chicks love the excuse. Like, oh, I didn't know. I had no idea. Like, really? We left.
Freckles on top of my dick.
I was wearing black
underneath
and a red
Joe's
shirt.
dick.
He was wearing a red shirt and black. Wait, no. He was wearing the opposite.
The only other set of twins I know was in high school, and they were both special needs. We called them Harry and Scary.
Okay. That's
and
good.
They both had massive dicks. Which
that is indicative of
yeah.
Yeah.
And in the late 80s.
Here I am walking around with an average dick and this guy with a huge tongue that
this
fucking
I'm just sitting here. I mean, we went after like gym class and some of us went hard in certain sports. I mean, all of a sudden your sport comes up in gym class, you go hard, right? And you need you need to take a shower and shit. Sure. And then there's a couple special needs bros and they're just walking around with just dongs like elephant trunks. And part of you is just going. And that's when you have that come to Jesus moment. I'm like, I don't believe in God, but like, if you're really up there, there is no woman that's ever gonna see that dick. So can I have it?
Yeah.
Why don't I get it?
Sure.
I mean, all people that are. My fingers are just moving, fucking jazz fingers.
Special.
Yeah. What can they not get all the small dicks? Can the rest of us just get a hammer? Because we're going to use it.
I mean, I'm kind of an asshole.
I can guarantee you now that 30 years later, no female has seen either one of those dudes' dicks, and they are literally fucking jerking off like this. And that's all they did with it. I'm like, I could use that.
Yeah.
For good.
Yeah.
For good. Fuck, man. So same way I feel about London. There's Down syndrome.
Well, he's got a okay dick, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right.
He's fat and retarded.
He is. It's his day yesterday.
And what?
Good day.
Yeah. Well, 2 days ago, basically.
Cousin Brenda.
Cousin Brenda in the house.
Brenda, have you ever seen a retarded guy's dick?
I'm not sure I want to hear my cousin answer this, but you know what? Guess what? Fuck it. I'm drinking margaritas out of this motherfucker. So let's go.
Yeah, I think what's the old thing? I forgot who said it. Maybe Oscar Wilde, like youth is wasted on the young. I think he also said retarded dicks are wasted on the retarded.
Retarded dicks are wasted on the retarded. Cousin Brenda.
She said no.
Oh, good for you. Okay. I think I heard a rumor
Oh God.
that I might be seeing you in a couple months. So, yeah.
Where's this?
I'm not telling you, motherfucker.
Okay, so for your Vegas trip, just so you know, that is another working weekend trip.
I don't give a fuck if you have to say, "Hey, man, I gotta go talk to a dude, and I got business to take care of."
No, she's working.
Who is?
Tanya.
I don't give a fuck. You don't need to come.
So I'm gonna try to
That's
come.
fucking great. And I put on my post. I don't give a shit if 2 people come or nobody comes or 20 people.
But you know I want to be there.
My buddy from Michigan's coming. He's gonna hook us up with suite. I'm gonna rage. No rumor. So it's true.
What, she fucked like 9 retarded guys? Nice.
No. That I will be seeing her like a couple months.
Is she gonna be on our float?
No.
Can we talk about the float real quick?
We can.
Yeah. Is it full? Is it in?
It's happening. I don't know how many people we can get on it though. That's the number. I gotta talk to
10?
No, I'm thinking 20. I have to have room for my DJ shit, and I talked to my dad last weekend about his
balls
generator.
Oh,
his generator is 1,000 watts. I'm like, because I took my
Cousin
DJ
Brenda.
shit out there. I took my deck and my speaker, and I was gonna plug it in and see how if it had a big draw, which I didn't think it should, but I forgot my USB.
You should hook it up to a retarded guy's dick, and that'll double down on it.
Jesus Christ, it's like 4,000 watts. Just fucking that. I would have my own lightning show. So he's like, I'm like, I might need to borrow this in
1,200 downs.
Middle of July. Hey, cousin Brenda, where we live, behave is one word.
No,
But anyhow, I'm like,
nice
he's like, it only holds like a gallon of gas. I'm like, well, we got to go from Strigersville to Javis Center and back.
That's good. It's diesel, right?
So I mean, no, it's gas.
Slow
I'm
burn.
like, I have a gas can. I'm like, I'll fill that fucking thing up, and
Yeah, that's
I just
good
need
with all the
somebody to
hay.
make sure it's full. Yeah, I mean, so we're gonna have
Fireworks, gas can, hay.
That was the other thing too. I was like, I kind of want to have like a laser show going off on this fucking thing, but I'm like, fireworks? I have a bag of fireworks. We could shoot that shit off, but I'm like, there's hay, there's people, there's alcohol. Probably not a good. There's a generator. I have to have that sectioned off in the back.
So a bunch of people dressed like fucking superheroes, all burned. So here's the crux of what we're trying to do, right? Here's the
yes. Okay, so this is gonna be probably
Queen of Heaven weekend.
The two dolts
Hayride.
It's gonna be the hammered hayride.
Gay ride.
Yeah, that too.
Everybody brings a costume.
No, costumes will be there.
Costumes will be there. Everybody picks a number, and you get assigned the costume compared to your number.
Yeah, the costumes are gonna go into a brown paper bag with a number on it. You're gonna
All
draw.
at random.
You're gonna just pick a number out of a bag, hat, whatever. That's your costume.
Yep.
So let's say on a hay wagon we can fit 25 people. We're gonna have you, me. There's 2. My wife. I don't know if your wife's coming up, so We at least have 3.
Nope.
I'm trying to get my parents to do it.
Oh, Bruce.
Yeah. So there's 5. So I'm like, there's like VIP. And trying to figure out how to do the hay bales. And I have to ask people that have a hay wagon, how many people can we legit fit on here without being jammed in? So I'm thinking 25. So
Sure.
we would sell 25 tickets, allegedly. I mean, I'll pay for my mom and dad and my wife, whatever. So 20 people have a chance to get on this fucking float. It is going to be the Queen of Heaven weekend, but it's going to be in Strigersville, which is also the weekend of their town picnic, which they also have a shitty little parade through town. People go, that's the other thing. I'm going to buy a bunch of cheap ass candy. We got to throw candy.
Dude, you got to throw candy.
Kids. You got to throw candy. So last weekend I was up to my parents. I was talking about it because I was talking to my dad about the generator, and my mom's. We listened to my dad put on 60s music on TV. My mom's like, "Oh, this is the stuff you need to play." I'm like, "Yeah, everybody wants to fucking go to sleep." I got 70s, 80s, and 90s bangers.
This is
and
the
remixes.
Turtles.
And she's like, you can't play your type of music while you're going through town. Well, I got some shit planned.
Well, here's the thing. Your type of music has no words to it because it's like
No. She doesn't know I listen to EDM music. She's thinking
that would kill her, by the way.
Snoop, Dre,
sure.
Jay-Z. She's thinking rap music. So I have a microphone, I have a big ass speaker, and I will not allow you anywhere near that because the cops will pull us over.
Gay.
So we're just gonna get I'm gonna have. I was thinking about this. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go from Strikersville to Javis Center. It's a 6-mile drive.
Sure.
There's no bars in between until we get to the bar in Javis Center.
Right.
So we need drinks on the float.
Sure. Snakes on the plane.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, so let's get a bunch of Busch Light. If anybody wants like mixed drinks, bring a bottle of vodka. I'll bring a bunch of pop, whatever. Make your own shit.
Sure.
So I'm like, all right, 6 miles. We're not going to be doing the speed limit. It's going to be nice and slow. How many beers are people going to be really drinking?
20 people.
So there's 20 people, and I'm like, say everybody has
20 of our people?
5 beers. 5 beers, 3 30-packs. I'm like, 40? We're going to need probably 6 30-packs.
Yeah.
And I'll bring a bunch of bottles of booze from the house. I have shit laying around. I don't give a fuck.
Fireball. Nice.
And everybody's going to be dressed up in a fucking costume.
Yeah.
And we are going to be on a fucking hay wagon with a DJ playing 90s bangers and
sniping kids with candy. Like,
through the parade. Oh, I mean,
roofs.
I'm going to probably put a bounty out there. If you take a kid's eye out,
yeah, I'm going for eyes.
Yeah.
We should also have like paintballs mounted.
Turrets.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
When's the parade? The parade is middle of July. Queen of Heaven is like the Queen of Heaven
13th?
is 13th, 14th of
like
July.
12th, 13th, 14th. Yeah.
Strikersville picnic is always that same weekend. That's why I never make it out there. So this year we decided that
start there.
Yeah, we were just gonna go to the flip side, pregame there, get on the hay wagon, and go. We were gonna go to the pub, but they're gonna be closed for the parade and all that shit. And then we were gonna go up to Smokies in Javis Center, and then we're just gonna have it fucking come back and take us into the picnic. So when we roll in a fucking hay wagon, smash, wearing costumes, everybody's gonna be like, the whole town's gonna just be like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
That's true. Yeah.
And we're gonna be like, So Phildo is working on the tractor hay wagon and a driver. So I'm like, just have him pick a price. Tell me what he needs to get paid.
Sure.
Obviously, he's not going to be drinking. So I'm like, if, we stop at a bar, do you want some pop or fucking chicken fingers? We'll pay for it.
Yeah. Easy.
Fine, whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, we got to find again, you got to offset costs. And I don't want to make money on this, but if we do make money, I want to donate to a charity.
Yeah.
So I would like to make it so we can actually make a little money for a charity. So we just got to figure out a simple price here.
Hear me out. Instead of getting a bunch of beers, we'll buy 2 kegs, a Busch Light. There's 300 beers right there, ish, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or even 1 keg of beer. It's $5 to get on it. $10 to get on it.
Get on
plus
what?
costumes. So 15.
I'm assuming costumes and party sitter are going to be like $20 a pop.
Sure. Okay.
So let's just shoot for 40. Buy a ticket. Free drinks. Free costume. You can write it off on your taxes.
Yeah.
Free costume. Free drinks. Party your dicks off. We go to the bar. We just walk in and everybody throw $10 in a bar. We drink. It's gone. We get back in a fucking hay wagon.
I'll sponsor a $200 bar tab.
Order that. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. And then if we have money left over, find a charity out there that I know my mom, Charlotte House is
for the turtles.
No, not for the it's like a hospice thing out there. Yeah. So my mom's big for that. So I'm like, it's a charity out there. It's local and everything. All the money stays there. It's not like big time charity where you don't know the money goes. It's there. So we'll donate to the Charlotte House.
Yeah, done.
Yeah. We're going to get fucking hammered. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to spin some fucking phenomenal music. Everybody's going to be dancing. There might be people naked.
I'm hoping that I get like a small Wonder Woman costume, like to fit me into like something.
All right. That's the thing is like, I'm going to go and buy however many people we can have on the float. I'm just going to buy X costumes in an adult large. So like my dad can fit a Minion costume. Yeah. I mean, even if my wife gets into an adult large Minion, so she pulls the pants up and rolls up her sleeves a little and it's fine. We're there to fucking,
her eyes are going to be huge if it's on.
We're going to make fun of ourselves, right? Yeah. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if you can't fucking, there's going to be a Cinderella, there's going to be a Santa Claus, there's going to be a Minion, there's going to be a fucking slutty pirate. There's going to be all sorts of random shit. And I hope the slutty pirate's a dude because that would even be funnier.
Great.
So that's why I just wanted to go with like a large costume for everybody. I guess if there's a couple of people that are a little bigger and whatnot, we
if it's Spanish, I'll have to turn into a large. Yeah, huh? It's gonna be weird. Yeah.
I am also. I'm gonna debut my new DJ name that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. DJ AIDS.
Oh, retardation.
DJ
retardation.
Retardation.
DJ.
Warning, my dad and his friends are total idiots.
It's going to be around an hour before that's all.
Warning.
I struggle with that. That was my thing. I'm like, I'm not going to like do like shit, but I was like, you need a name. I'm like, how about
like my wife?
Ooh, DJ wife?
DJ
like, how about DJ squared?
DJ.
What do you mean? I'm like, my initials are DJ. I will be a DJ. Squared.
No, it's gay.
Yeah. So I'm going to debut my new one day only DJ name for that day. You're going to love it, dude.
I can't
You're
wait.
gonna love it. You're gonna love
DJ
it.
Melted
I
Candle.
cannot wait to get as soon as the fucking thing goes, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm your host for today, DJ, and I'm gonna drop it, and you're gonna fucking jump off the fucking wagon. It's gonna be amazing.
Done.
Yeah.
Just find me sooner or later.
You
Just
get run over by that fucking tractor behind us.
good.
And everybody's like, my mom's like, you cannot play certain music. I'm like, oh no. The minute the fucking tractor tires hit the street,
We're in the parade.
I'm coming with it because we're going through town. So I have to bring my best shit for about 15 minutes till we get up to the bar, to the grandstand. And I'm just going to bring the heat. And then after that, I'll tone it back down to dance music, fun shit.
Sure.
Have some good time.
ABBA.
If I can fucking get my goddamn USB thing working.
That's fine. You're going to be fine.
Okay. What else do I have to talk about?
I don't know, bud.
Twins. Oh, we just talked about the twin thing, right?
Twins.
Oh, you brought this up. And I said we're gonna make this a topic. Grimace.
Oh,
You told me I look like Grimace.
You
or
do.
I would be Grimace or something. So I have an opinion on Grimace.
Okay.
Are you doing a Google search?
I am.
Is your Google search is Grimace a butt plug?
Yeah.
Because if not, then
It is.
okay.
Yeah, I think you can order a butt plug that looks like Grimace.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Daryl. Yep.
What is the point of a butt plug?
Oh man, that's a multi-factor.
Am I out of pocket? Am I behind the times? What
You
is the
are.
actual point of that? I mean, I get it sometimes. Like with the furries, the butt plug has a tail on it and shit, so they stuff it in there. You have a tail, and you dance around. You have a tail. It's great.
Sure.
But what is an actual butt plug? What is the purpose of it? Is it to enlarge the anus before the hammer comes in? Is that what it's for? I don't get it.
Well, in my professional opinion,
God, this is great.
the purpose is also, along with the,
I cannot believe this is going.
I can, the way you're slurring, I can believe it. If there's a butt plug in, things seem a little bit tighter, allegedly.
Wait, why? Why?
Okay, so like,
Why would it be tighter?
okay, so the butt is here, right? Right, and the
Right in
vagina,
your nose?
and the vagina's here, right?
Where?
So the vagina's here,
Okay.
butt's here.
Hang
So-
on. I need to enhance my picture here so I can see.
Yeah, okay,
this
so
better.
butt,
Enhance.
right?
Okay.
Vagina, right? So
Wait.
if there's
Why did you put them both in the same?
because there's
You didn't move your hand.
okay, so that there's like more than one hole in a girl, right?
Yeah, it's like this.
Right.
Wait.
So they're like this. They're like
Yeah.
like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and what's in between?
so this is the butt,
Okay.
okay? And if you put something in there, this part gets tighter. So
Oh, it gets constricted.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Okay.
Allegedly. I don't know too much about that, but I do. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they make ones with lights
I'm
on
just
them.
wondering. Yeah. I mean,
Foxtails.
furries. I was wondering about what was the actual whole point of it?
I mean,
Is it to prep your anus for the fucking?
that could be
DVT
it.
that's coming in.
That could be it.
Yeah.
But the other part of it is, there's things that happen, and sometimes those things get a little tighter.
Interesting. All right, I'm good with that.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. There's ones with lights. There's ones with remotes.
So what do the remotes do? Are those like
They
the
open your
underwear,
garage
aka a noose?
door. You hit a remote.
I see what you do there with the garage door analogy.
You hit a remote and a drone falls out of the sky. You're like, God damn it. No, I mean, there's ones where you can like, hypothetically, I don't know. You could set it to vibrate, you know?
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah, there's things.
That's cool. Yeah,
There's
things,
like,
man.
so I've heard. So I've heard.
Really don't want to drink more beer.
That's all I'm saying. Well, we can get out of here.
Okay.
Did 2 good shows. Well, 1.5.
Is that what you think?
1.5.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I know what's about to happen in about 2 minutes when this shit gets cut out. The conversation we're about to have.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'll teach you about butt plugs.
Sad thing is, there's gonna be some really graphic shit showing up on my screen that I did not sign up for.
I had no idea that Grimace does come in a butt plug. Like,
he doesn't come in a butt plug. I remember seeing this almost like less than a year ago, whatever. And there was this huge online thing that said Grimace literally is a butt plug. And then the whole thing is like, why do you think he's called Grimace? Well, when the butt plug goes in, the woman grimaces. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, you ruined my childhood.
I mean, if you're fitting that thing into your fucking butt,
yeah,
you're a pro.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then whoever made, and once that whole thing came out, whoever made Grimace shaped butt plugs, and all right, if I'm putting some in my butthole like that,
okay, it's not.
I want it to
your
be
butthole.
completely smooth.
Okay, so no
right?
hands.
Would you not want it to be
no
smooth?
Grimace hands?
You don't. You don't want to have hands. You
Right.
don't want to have eyebrows or lips.
Sure.
You don't want to have it. Yeah, that's just odd. People
Okay,
are
so
some shit, man. Whew.
So
if
hypothetically, the butt plug isn't necessarily for the guy.
Wait, what?
The butt plug isn't for the guy.
Who said it was?
I think you're hoping it is because you're like drooling and you're like, I would never put
There's
that in my
no.
You're like, I could never.
What the purpose is? Is it to stretch the anus before the BBC just hammers it? Is there a special thing there? I don't get it.
It's just another player in the field, you know?
Okay,
like,
yeah. Just like we're not going to play baseball. We're going to play like softball. So there's an extra outfielder.
Sure.
Right?
Ghost man in butthole.
Ghost man in butthole. All right. I need to just.
What is that feeling? Ghost man butthole. Ghost man butthole. All right. We get out of here. Hey, it's been great being back. And we'll do it again next week. Yeah, we did good.
Next week's Easter, dude.
I'm doing it.
When?
Shit, dude. Friday?
I'm going to the hockey game Friday with Kyle.
Saturday?
Phil, though. Saturday matinee.
Yeah.
I can do a matinee because Saturday I think Chris is having her mom and shit over for Easter, which is fine because we're going to my parents on Sunday.
Cool.
So.
We'll do it.
Saturday matinee show?
Matinee.
We should get high.
Yeah, done. Cause I got high. All right, we got out of here.
Yeah.
Peace, love, butt plugs.